The woman was shocked to discover that beneath her wedding photo with her husband, there was actually a photo of him with her stepsister hidden. Worse still, when she went to handle the divorce proceedings, she found out that the person who was truly married to her husband was her stepsister. When the woman returned home to confront her husband, she overheard his conversation with a friend. It was only at this moment that the woman realized her husband was in love with her stepsister. The woman felt extremely heartbroken and accidentally knocked over a vase. This noise caught the man's attention. When the man came out and saw the woman had fallen, he immediately carried her to the sofa and asked with concern if she was hurt. Looking at her husband's affectionate expression, the woman decided to give him another chance. So she questioned the man about why their marriage certificate was fake, but the man said it must have been a problem with the marriage registration office's system. He also swore that she was the love of his life. After saying that, he made an excuse about having something to do at the company and left in a hurry. Watching the man's flustered appearance, the woman felt completely disheartened. Suddenly, the woman noticed a gap in the wedding photo. When she tore it open, she found a wedding photo of her husband and her stepsister hidden underneath. It turned out that her husband and her stepsister had been in a relationship for 5 years. The woman completely broke down. At this moment, her father arrived. The father demanded that the woman immediately marry a wealthy vegetative man in her stepsister's place. Upon hearing this, the woman completely lost faith in her family members around her, so she asked her father for $1 billion, preparing to leave this home. Before leaving, the woman went to the auction house to get back her mother's relics. However, she unexpectedly ran into her husband and her stepsister there. The man tried to explain, but the woman was already completely disappointed in him. Soon, the auction began to sell the relics left by the woman's mother. She bid $2 million in an attempt to buy it, but her stepsister deliberately competed with her for the bid and pretended to be pitiful, begging the woman to let her have it. The woman ignored her and continued to bid $10 million. So the stepsister deliberately cried to the man, saying that the woman had always tried to take her things in the past. The man took out his phone and sent a message. Shortly after, a staff member came over and told the woman that there was no money in her card. Everyone at the auction laughed at the woman one after another. The woman took out another card, wanting to make the payment, but the man stood up and bought all the auction items for his stepsister. The woman refused to give up and wanted to buy the necklace from her stepsister. She told them that it was a relic left by her mother and was very important to herself. The stepsister immediately returned the necklace to the woman, but deliberately let go of it halfway. The necklace broke because of this. The woman was so angry that she wanted to teach her stepsister a lesson, but was stopped by the man.